Hi, everyone, and welcome to Dementia Days. This is a forum. It's a safe forum where we all come together, share ideas, and just encourage each other. For those of us that are taking care of loved ones living with dementia, or for those of us that know someone that has dementia. It has been quite a while since I have done a post. Not procrastinating, but I've been trying to get here to this point to make this video, and it's a tough one to talk about, but I'm just gonna go for it. Timing. I've had friends reach out to me, and I've been reaching out to some friends as well because it's decision time. A lot of us that are in my age demographic, I'm 53, we have parents that are either in their late 70s or early 80s. And with dementia, the decision-making time is coming of, do we get a nurse's aide? Do we put them in a nursing home? What can we do at this point where sometimes we need more help? So, some friends have reached out to me, and they've had to put their loved ones in a nursing home or assistant living homes. And we're at that bridge too with my mum. And the only reason why I say we're at that bridge with my mum is because her and my dad, they'll be married for 60 years. And my dad's older than my mum. My dad's 86. He'll be 86 this year. My mum will be 83 this year. And, dad has confided to my brother that it's becoming too much for him, like at nighttime. We're there in the daytime taking care of her, and we finally got an aide 3 days a week. So thankful. Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays. So that's something that since the last time I made the post, that's been so wonderful. And she's a wonderful aide, and my mum likes her, so this is good. But in the evening times, as most of you know, some dementia patients, they go through sundowning. Not that my mum has it pretty bad where she loses her temperament, but you have good nights and bad nights. And what's been happening with my mum, that's too much for my dad. She's been falling over, and my dad has a hard time picking her up because he has chest problems, and if he picks her up, it really affects his chest, his heart. I've told him, to call 911 if none of us can get there to help him, because the firemen will do a fire assist. So that was the start of everything of, does mum need to be in a home? And I was with her over the weekend, and she was moving really slow. And I was combing her hair, and I was just thinking to myself, I have moved across the country to come take care of my parents, especially my mum. My dad's still very independent. They're both independent, but I moved here to take care of my mum. And I've been trying to work so I can make my money, pay my mortgage, my bills, and take care of them. And it has been tiring. But I moved here for them. So what I'm going to try and do, and I've just started the process because I've reached out to some friends on where to start. And I am going to try my best to just be a full-time caregiver for them. And hopefully the state of Florida, I can get paid for it. I know other states, they do pay you to be a full-time caregiver. So I'm starting the journey right now. And yes, I will put my career on hold for a season. And I'm all right with that, because I moved here for them. Sorry. Trying to hold back the tears. Here I go. I moved here for them. And I don't want my mum to go in a home right now. because I know the minute she goes in a home, she's going to deteriorate. I can't even say the word. Deteriorate. And I know there's wonderful nursing homes and living assistant places. I know there are. I'm not trying to knock it down, but I'm just speaking as in life. The connection that my mum has with my dad, or when we come to see her, she just lights up. You know, we give her life. We give each other life. And just the thought of her alone in a bed, I'm not there yet. I'm not there. I can't just put her in I can't do it yet. So I'm going to try my best. If any of you have any information that you can share with me, text me, call me, email me, let me know any programs that you're familiar with, because the journey starts now. I had a wonderful conversation with a girlfriend last night, a long conversation, and she gave me all these things to check out because she took care of her mum as well. So really thankful for that. I've already started. I've called the doctor's office to get a letter. I'm going to need letters. That's the start. If any of you are on the same journey as me right now and you want to be a full-time caregiver for your loved ones, it starts with you also have to call the doctor's office so that the doctor writes a letter stating that your mum or dad or loved one has dementia. You're going to need that letter for whatever state you live in, because you're now going to be an employee of the state. You're not yes, you're going to be the caregiver for your parents, but the state is the one that will be paying you. You'll be on the state's payroll. And that is the journey I'm on right now. I've taken off a couple weeks before taking on another nanny job, just so I can really be there for my parents for a season, and I'm really enjoying it. And you know, it's going to be a sacrifice, yes. Going to make less money, yes, but I'm going to figure it out. And I know most of you a lot of your responses and calls to me, Denise, you're such a good daughter, and you're very encouraging, supportive. But you know what, guys? It's not about being a good daughter. I honestly just have to honor my parents. You know, they took care of me and my siblings, moved us to 3 different countries, and did the best they could for us. And now that I'm an adult, all I'm trying to do is my best for them and honor them with what I can do, the best that I can do. So this was a tough post for me, and that's why it's taken me so long to get here, because just even still talking it out loud, it's still emotional for me, because I know this is not hard for any of us. As our parents get older, whether they have dementia or not, we're the ones that are going to have to make those decisions, and some of them are really hard, especially if you're the only child and you don't have a support group. I really hope that you do find a support group, or we are here for you as a community as well. Because on this journey, what I've realized is as your parents get old and you try and figure things out, you do need a support group, and you do need friends that can help you, that have actually done this journey, you know, that have lived this before you are living it. You're going to need them. You're going to need an arsenal of friends with their tools and references, and just to chat with them, because this is not easy, you guys. It's not easy, man. Not easy at all. So yeah, it took me a minute to just vocalize this one, because it's decision time. But I have made the decision that I want to be my mother's and father's full-time caregiver, and I'm going to see if I can do this through the state of Florida. So if any of you watching in the state of Florida, I'm in South Florida, Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, reach out to me. Let me know if you know any programs. I'd greatly appreciate it. And thank you all so much for just this community that we are together, helping one another. Listening, just listening is a wonderful help. caring, sharing information. That's what this is all about. I just want whatever I learn, I'm going to share it with you. Oh, one more thing I've learned that's very important that a friend of mine told me, that's an RN. Now that we have an aide, she's a certified aide that can take care of my mum. Hospice will also help dementia patients. A lot of people think hospice is like the final resort for when your loved one is dying, especially if they have cancer or an ailing disease, and you put them in hospice so that they can die. Hospice will actually come to your loved one that has dementia, and guess what? They will bring all of the supplies as well. So if I don't get through the state, I'm also going to be looking into hospice, because yes, I have an aide 3 days a week for mum, but the other days I would still like someone to come in as well, especially now that mum is falling. My mum's been falling over, especially in the bathroom, and I just don't want her to hurt herself anymore. So yeah, look into hospice, guys. If your loved one has dementia, they will be there for your family. And that was such a surprise to me, but one that I know is something, if it doesn't work for me, I'm going to reach out to them to get more help. All right. Thank you once again for just taking the time to listen. Sorry I got a little bit emotional, but you know, I'm talking about my loved ones. I love them. And I love my friends that are going through this journey as well. I care about them. It's just me going on a long banter, but I just want you guys to continue to be encouraged in this journey. Don't think you're alone in this. Really don't be alone in this journey. You really need some good friends to chat with, connect with, because it really helps. Holding stuff inside of you and keeping this all to yourself is not helping you at all. Don't stress yourself out about this. And remember, whatever you cannot do, they fall over and you can't get there, surrender. It's out of your control. You have to just surrender. All right? And hopefully I will make another post soon. This is a tough one for me, but I thank you very much for just watching and sharing with me your thoughts and concerns as well. Take care. Take care of each other. Bye.